And start. All right, warrior. This is the class that really played the entire game with, per se. So this is where basically I know everything you would think, but there's still some stuff I'm learning. Windstorm Slash. I've learned very quickly that I don't like it even as much as the regular core. Was it Chain of Blows? Just because with Chain of Blows you can step forward. You see how in this you're stepping forward, whereas with Windstorm Slash you're kind of just stuck in one spot. I was reading Fextra about some other stuff. Uh, there we go. Tidal Wrath. There's just the counter attack. Um, First of all, this is extremely tight window opportunity. Second of all, the recovery time sucks. I remember those from when I tried to use it. Third of all, um, the damage back is just terrible. So, like, there's no point in using this. You don't even get a good counter attack for it. Um, I'm slightly reconsidering what I want on the build. Ravening Lunge is kind of the exploration option, but if I was to build a warrior strictly for uh, being an efficient warrior, I'm thinking Raising Sweep. It's Raising Sweep versus Ravening Lunge. Like, this is good for your crowd control for sure, because that's one of the things that Warrior has the biggest issues with is crowd control because of your limited, uh, yeah, your limitations. Ravening Lunge is another one. It's good for moving through crowds instead of just fighting them. You can just ignore the crowd and go somewhere else very quickly. Once you get up to speed, nothing's going to catch you. All right, another versus is going to be Heavenward Sunder versus Mountain Breaker. For me, I like Mountain Breaker more, but Heavenward Sunder is probably going to be the post game pick because in post game, it's no longer about hitting a single spot with Tidal Wrath, but it's going to be about hitting multiple spots, and that those spots can be in a wide range. So we're going to swap over to Heavenward Sunder for that. So and then your third versus, I don't even know if this is going to be a versus. I think this is just by itself. It has to be on the build. Indomitable Lash is your anti Rocky Saurian anti shield skill. You don't have to charge it to crack a Rocky Saurian. And as soon as you crack it, it'll lay on its belly. And that's what I mean by when I say crack it, I mean knock it down and make it vulnerable. As soon as you crack it, it'll lay on its belly and you can just straight up kill it from there. That's not going to be versus anything. In my guide right now, I have it versus Raising Sweep, but I'm moving more towards having not having word Ravening Lunge being the expendable skill here. Ravening Lunge is good for standing Saurians of all types because it will pick them up. Just doesn't matter what kind of Saurian they are, it will pick them up. Um, but that's its main claim to fame outside of mobility. And if you're going to, yeah, it's just tough. You just have to think about what you're going to run into. Warriors the vocation that has the most um, need to swap skills during the playthrough. That's what I'll say. I'll say it that way. Like instead of having four set skills, five, maybe a fifth, like you just get used to the idea that you're going to have more than one. Like you're just going to keep fluidly changing move sets to meet your new demands. Archimite is your finisher. It actually functions as a finisher, so that's nice. Like if you hit something with this on its weak spot, it will almost certainly die. If you have enough strength, like if you have the appropriate amount of strength for your level, it'll almost certainly die. Augments. Oh no, that's the defaults. My actual augments. Dominance, constancy. Those two go in every single vocation. Dominance and constancy. You need more. This is the most important stat in the game. Knockdown, knockdown, knockdown. Period. Dot. Provocation. Obviously, I'm tanking, so I'm going to be wanting to take, not necessarily take damage, but to take aggro. Diligence, I am going to get flattened often, and especially going into post game when we fight the dragon, when we fight other big things. I'm going to expect to get hit by heavy attacks when I'm just so close to the enemy I can't see it, or I'm in the middle of a long windup animation. Especially a warrior, it's a problem because you have long cooldowns and long startups. You're just going to get hit, and sometimes you're going to get hit hard. And yeah, having that extra, I think it's 30% off. It's like zero point 0.3 seconds of down and or crawling is neat. Uh, stamina, pretty standard stuff. One thing you could consider getting into if you're in a risen is maybe swapping in. No, I had it right the first time. Maybe swapping in ascendancy here to get more out of your pawns. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Um, and also, you could consider swapping in veracity to get some stamina back per kill, but that doesn't help you out during boss battles. So I normally don't go for veracity unless it's really part of my game plan to spend stamina to kill a lot of little things. A good case study for that is Magic Fury or Wild Fury on Mystic Spear Hand itself is a very good case study on that because it costs so much stamina to use it. But if you get the blessing on stamina and then you also use veracity, it's a lot more usable in crowd control scenarios on the ground. So, but it doesn't really apply as much to warrior, especially when you can just use your regular light attack to do most of your crowd control for you, and then raise and sweep does not cost that much stamina. So right now our loadout is Windstorm slash Mountain Breaker. Windstorm slash was on here because I didn't really know enough about it before, but it's not really going to matter for this fight, I don't believe. Or I'm going to be a noob. I don't know how to play this vocation anymore. Apparently. Yep, I don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just be embarrassed on screen. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. Can't let me pretend I know how to play this game, please. You know, if you use Meteoron, I can't see what I'm hitting. It's really annoying. Alright, your head's going to be right here. Alright, actually got a hit. We stun him out of it? Feels like it. I didn't go over gear. I'll go over gear after this. I'm probably going to reset this fight because I don't like the way it's been going. Okay. That's cute, but I'm just going to... I want to try Indomitable Lash on his heart. No, I just hit something else. How about Windstorm? So, since Indomitable Lash isn't working on his heart, maybe... I just started charging anything I could at that point. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like that battle. We're gonna reset. That was really, really, really ugly. Let's think. Lunge wouldn't help here. Maybe. I don't even think raising sweep would help there because of it would probably more hit his. Yeah, one of Warrior's biggest issues is the matchup against Drake because it doesn't really have a great move for hitting a Drake's heart. It feels like, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try this here, raising. Okay. Heart exposed fully. Alright, this is working. This is working. This is working. I can't tell where he's at, but this is working. This worked out very well. Okay, so Windstorm is good for Drakes. Good. That's why we experiment, right? You want to learn things. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I didn't get it. I didn't get to finish it. But that would have been arc. Yeah. That is kind of a knock against Vocation, that it has such a hard time dealing with Drakes. But that's purely because of the awkwardness of its attacks. They just don't hit the heart very well. You'll hit everything except the heart, except with Windstorm apparently. So good on Windstorm. So there's your use for it. Spam it on a Drake's heart. So I'm glad I actually brought it along now, because it was not working while I was trying to use it for like general mobbing purposes, but maybe it has more worth against particular bosses. So yeah, go ahead, and now we have to add that. Yeah, it's going to be Windstorm versus a lot of the, because but they aren't used for the same thing now, so there's the issue. Because Windstorm's used for bosses almost, right? Especially Drake. Dawnbreaker's used for bosses, but like bosses that are higher in the air though. Archimite is used to kill bosses. Indomitable Lash is used to crack elites. I don't have anything on my moveset for mobbing. Well, Mountain Breaker can kind of be used for some mobbing, but yeah, I don't have anything on my moveset for mobbing. Oh, and I forgot all about the. By the way, you can use this. I forgot about the barge. The barge exists,
During
by
my
the way.
travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
Well, I guess I don't really need to go after them if they're going to come to me, right? Yeah. I don't think it's a mobbing move. It's definitely for bosses. Maybe somebody will prove me wrong later. Alright.
One part
We set our port crystal. Let's just move forward.
If you would prefer to explore,
I don't
I shall
have
guide you
my...
anytime.
I
'Tis
don't
not
have
for
any
us to
mobbing.
gainsay the Arisen's judgment.
I won't really need them though. So I have a cutting
Pursue and
weapon.
eliminate the stragglers.
That's pretty much what you need. I'm running both a cutting weapon and a smashing weapon. I have both the best possible weapons for a warrior. Still haven't gone over gear yet. I need to go over gear. Okay, in a second I'll go over gear. It's going to be more of a demonstration. Alright then. Sleeping, stay asleep. Yeah. So let's go over gear. Am I wearing rings? Good, I'm wearing rings. So Dragon's Flight is the best war axe, or whatever it's called. Great sword. It's an axe, but it's a great sword. It is a callback from the original Dragon's Dogma. It has bonus damage against Dragonkin. You wouldn't know by how bad my first Drake fight was, but it does. Um, Cyclopean Thunder is the best overall weapon in my opinion, but especially in post game, it's going to be the better weapon. It's also a blunt weapon, so it's a warhammer, and it's going to be doing partially electric damage, so it's going to be our go-to for skeletons, ghosts, maybe not so much zombies because we do have this cutting is better than smashing against zombies. But then again, magic is better than physical against zombies, so it doesn't really matter. Basically, if it's not a post game boss, we're probably going to be using this. So we're going to swap to this weapon mostly for post game. No shields. Agamine and Galea. Just read my guide on to see how to unlock this stuff. Warrior has the most items that need to be unlocked by finding them. Agamine and Galea is one, and so is Vanguard's Greaves. Dominator's armor, fortunately, you can just buy it from any vendor in post game. I think I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure it's any vendor post game. If not, then just check Sarah. Um, Ring of Vehemence, Ring of Resolution, the standard loadout. Now, if you want to run a Ring of Disfavor to get more aggro on you, that's fine. If you need to, I'll at least carry it with. I'm not carrying it with right now, so I'm being a hypocrite, but yeah, I'd recommend carrying with. Just in case you're having issues keeping aggro, because whatever.
Take care where you place
But yeah,
your feet. A sharp incline is
just like everything else, we want to kind of be aggressive. Can't tank if you're not doing some type of aggressing.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No. We've been not doing this the last few streams, but we are going to actually take this time because I did not fast forward to to Bakutal to go see the Dragon Forge. All right, let's go. Everybody on. My pawns are standard loadout. My party's a standard loadout, so 2 aggro, well 1 aggro, 2 DPS / sorcerers, and a mage. Ow.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
I need one of y'all to come this route. Baby, won't you come my way?
I would gladly have arisen. Turn out your pockets.
That's the one thing I really don't like about the jumping attacks in this game sometimes, is that well, the Warriors in particular seems like it doesn't home the way that Fighters does. Like the Fighters feels like it homes in very well. The Warriors feels like they'll make you sail it if they really want to.
Lay down your arms. You'll hurt yourself.
And then you get sometimes they like you won't jump farther. So sometimes you're jumping way over and sometimes you're not jumping far enough and it's really weird. Alright. I think we're solid. Cool.
Is a ballista arisen?
When better to use this, but in the midst of
My curative magics are at your disposal.
I'll take
Wait
that.
a moment.
Maybe I should wait for this guy to decide whether he wants to attack or not. Yeah, he wants. This might be bad for us. Yeah, it is what it is. Just want to keep them away from the thing I'm actually trying to use. Come in. Oh yeah, by the way, Mountain Breaker eats stamina if you did not know that. Alright, don't go raging. There you go. Lay down on the ground. That's a good birdie. Alright, so the problem with Meteoron. Where is it? The problem with Meteoron is it can decide to destroy stuff. But it looks like we got away with it this time, so. With that said, let's chop on and
A
get
master
going.
has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
No idea why he's walking this way. Okay, cool. I want to say, did I just unlock some new storyline I didn't know by beating the Griffin up here? Alright. Normally I spend a lot more time running around Batal, but I don't really have a reason to this time. Everything's pretty well set up. Like I said, Warrior was my first actual location. They're trying to puke on me, and I'm just like, yeah. Just moving. We're just moving, alright? In my Beamer, Benza, Bentley, we be moving. Don't you do it. Don't you do that. Don't you dare. Oh, that one's still here. You gotta do something about it.
My idea of this is
Alright, let's go about this. I don't have any type of advantage against mid-air enemies. Well, lucky for me, I brought the tool I needed to the Drake fight, so I don't have to find another Drake to fight.
What business does that make you? Be at ease. Come. Let me.
Alright, you're slow walking, so we're just gonna move you. And we're gonna get blinded. We're gonna keep
The
moving.
people of Her Majesty and many are unhappy. I know not what manner. I would be glad to. It is a bargain more than fair. For those who glad I am to simply show it. They are harsh in a simple plan. I know.
Alright. With that, they've allowed us into the city of Bakbatal for reasons. Okay.
All knowledge of, however, you would do well for as a researcher.
I think it's incumbent upon me
A customer then. That's changed.
to swap over to a better move than Windstorm for mobbing.
Hoy, no need to overthink it. You can check.
Oh yeah, there's also Bellow. I don't use it. Surging Strike. I also don't use this at all, for any reason whatsoever. Because, yeah, no. If it worked kind of like Gouge at all, then yes, I would use it. but it doesn't. So no, like it just seems so bad. Like it barely goes up. It's not like Sky Dragons, and even Sky Dragons Fest is pretty like lame. But this is a lamer version of that. It feels like. And Spirit is dumb. Like half of the stuff that's supposed to protect you from, you're already like you can't use it while you're under those effects. And then it's like the thing you actually care about, which is poison. Nope, nope, no protection. So yeah, it's actually pretty dumb. This is a bad move. Fortunately, they do give you a very, very good move to start with, which is Raising Sweep.
Change it on a whim. Pleasure doing business.
All right. If we go that way, we get into a fight. So we're just gonna go back the way we came.
A customer then. That changes things.
What should I get up to today?
Actually, yeah. Let's
Just
use it.
tell me what you need.
I always get extra nonsense during a playthrough. It's just like filling up my.
And I'll see it. You're welcome.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
By going this way, I didn't have to talk to the lady who tries to get you to buy her house. So that's the thing.
There's much needs doing. Tis done, master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Alright, so we're going to try this against Rock Rattlers, but if it doesn't work, we'll just swap to Cyclopeia Thunder. That said, it is the strongest greatsword in the game, so I will. So, pause. Dragon's Flight, or is this Flight or Black? This is Flight. So Dragon's Flight has the highest knockdown power, which is what I mean by the strongest. But Dragon's Bite has the highest actual damage output. Now, granted, what's more important in this game, damage or knockdown? Knockdown. So this is the best longsword in the game. We should be able to get good results with it. I want to try different things. I want to kind of try Raising Sweep here. Didn't crack him. So like I said, gotta crack him, even uncharged. Yep. Or your opponent will just end the battle prematurely. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. I wasn't trying to fight those guys or anything. I wasn't trying to prove a point. But it goes to show you how good aggro can be.
There, master. More hardness.
This guy is-
Have no means of exploiting our
Oh god! Oh dang! I actually got knocked out by
What
it.
has stricken you, Arisen?
Okay, I'm not coming in.
I will finish this, here and now.
Oh, I didn't know that pawns do that. Nice.
We achieved
Alright, so
remarkable
if you didn't realize,
Let us try. Hang in there,
or if you
master.
didn't know
I'm
already,
coming to assist.
you could spam out Levin after you finish using it to get more strikes. Just keep hitting the button. I know I could do it. I didn't realize pawns knew to do that if they were close to a kill as well.
We have reached.
Who
That's
are
pretty
you? I'm searching for blue crystal.
It's fine.
Let me get that. I believe I know whom we must seek. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
Alright, where's it coming from? It'd be funny if the bird just killed Ambrosius. It'd be depressing, but it'd be funny. I'm not saying no more. How do I cancel?
Well, have you found any blue crystal? Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find it. 'Tis a god's sway. By refining such... However, speaking of which, 'tis possible mayhap one such as the...
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Alright, we need to pick a move.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Since time, remember, Dracot is for ye to determine what that bond constitutes God's swing. However, it appeared his intent was to then go. Since times of El, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes.
Oh, we don't need it right now. But I do want to... Yeah.
Bring me what ye read.
And... what could be really good with really low? Usually it's going to be Mountain Breaker because Mountain Breaker has a really high stamina usage. I think I'm gonna stick to that.
And then I bid ye farewell.
Oh,
Since times, remember,
I've got to do the regular thing. The thing we always do.
draconic blood flow. Then I bid ye farewell.
Alright, move forward.
Let us proceed to the next location.
So
Shall we go
speaking
and
of
speak with this
locations,
Master?
we're going to get into another fight right here, right now. Well, not right here, right now. I have 0 black freakish mains, so we're going to try to get one.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Let's see, let's put it. The reason I put it there during the beginning of the game is because I don't want to get too far from Sir Gregor, because then he'll run all the way back to freaking Melv. It's annoying. But yeah, I can move it up here just in case I don't get any black freakish mains. He drops like all monster
'Tis done,
things or something
Master.
stupid.
Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious. By your leave.
My old enemies. My old enemies, bats. Glad to see they survived Dark
Let us
Arisen.
be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone.
Bats,
of any
rats,
adventure.
and spiders all survived. I have not seen any snakes, so apparently snakes did not survive. By the way, I realized, and I think I'm going to have to do a lore video eventually, I realized that the water god or the water deity mentioned in the Bashara scale skin, which is the best armor for Mystic Spearhand. Yeah, that's probably the same as the actual water god from Dragon's Dogma 1. So, cool callback. Nice to see they kind of keep stuff like that in the tuck with lore. I said last stream on the alright, let's go. We want to get straight to it. So, Gore Chimeras always start out with 2 parts dead. But, if you stay on them, you stay aggressive, keep those 2 parts dead. Because I hope I can actually lose. No, I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. That was a waste. He was just in a bad space for me to actually try to hit him. He's gonna manage to reanimate it. That's fine. Oh, did he not manage to reanimate? I thought he managed to reanimate. Well, the snake is alive for sure. Alright, now the lion is alive. Ain't doing all that. Oh, the lion's dead again. Nope. So that's why this guy kind of counts as undead. Because of so many of his parts constantly being dead and being brought back to life. This is a good reimagining of Gore Chimera. I like it. I don't know what that is. Oh, did that put me asleep? Oh, it's got a sleep still. Just pick people up. Yeah. Got him. Oh, perfect. 3 of them. Exactly what you want to see. Pawn.
Well done, Master.
Oh. Appreciate it. All right. That corrects our deficit of those. What other vocations do we have? I think I've kind of done Trickster before, even though I was talking about doing it last stream. I would probably do a full Trickster speed run from start to finish. By the way, I saw somebody speed run the entire game from New Game, like not New Game Plus, New Game. I didn't watch the video, but I saw an ad for, not an ad, but a card for it. Like somebody had posted on YouTube that they had run the game in an hour and a freaking half from New Game, and I'm like, wow, that's dope. I'm imagining they did it as a thief or what have you, but yeah. I didn't watch the video, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. We got the best thing in there. What do you mean we haven't explored?
Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
You seek answers, and you loath as I am, I sense a land, yet it now lie, though 'twould seem perhaps he who would.
Okay. Okay, I've got a big problem here. What do I do about Talos? I'm like,
That old man by the shore. What drives him so?
About time you came. Or so I.
I'm super like, I'm very, very antsy about Talos here.
Ah, good. You're awake. Look, I've told
I
you.
don't know what I'm
Yes,
doing
but
when
I
it
see
comes
him
to,
here
like,
lad.
okay,
Oh,
Fighter
I see
couldn't
that.
finish him off, and I think
What
Fighter
I-
shouldn't have been able to do it. I think I
Come see
glitched out.
me again if it-
But Warrior has an even worse matchup against Talos than Fighter did.
Heavens, I'd not known.
So I
there
am
were
very,
ruins.
very
I should have liked it at any rate.
unconfident against Talos. I don't know why it does that from time to time.
I suppose our
I'm
only
very
choice is to
unconfident
venture
against
inward.
Talos.
Indeed, you are correct.
Har boasts a clear view of yon structure.
So
Risen from
unlike
deep. Curious,
Mystic
it
Spearhand,
does not seem to
I
be
do
of
get to
mortal
just
nature.
one-shot all these if I just land on them. That was just one button press, by the way. Alright, this is two button presses.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who Warriors, master. We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Sometimes the overkill is a little way too much overkill. Like, if I killed him with the first hit, why am I getting that much more to it? I can't see the one on the ceiling. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I need to start using bash to cancel more. That's one thing I don't do. Alright, we got a rock roller coming up. Yeah, and here you can see what I was talking about when it comes to great swords. But you could just do this instead, and that'll flip him. Should have flipped him over all the way. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. Guess I'm swapping weapons after this initial. Neutral? Good. Alright, we're swapping weapons. This Rock Rider doesn't want to behave.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Look. Now, look at these damage numbers, right? 885, 1029. Now, granted, I have magic, right? But that's the difference between smashing and slashing. So, having the ability to continue carrying a smash weapon is big. Make sure you have one of those. But the hardened Saurians are weaker to bash. But the soft Saurians, which are the poison ones, the electric ones, the serpents, the poison ones are asps, and the regular Saurians, those are weak to slashing. Whereas the magma scales, which are the like fire ones, and then these rocky ones are weak to bashing. So just be aware of what you're dealing with. Because now I have a mix of both here. I'm going to come at this guy first. And ooh, we got a nice little hit on him. Now, I'm not sure if these guys are weak to thunder or not. I think they might be because that worked out really well. But he was already laying down. But he was laying down from like the backswing. So again, it might be because of the thunder. Right. Yeah, that's what that's just
Allow me to lead. I can take
I hope I'm
the
talking loud enough for you
destination by the
guys.
optimum route.
I have a bad habit of not talking loud enough. Alright, downstairs.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
Ooh, wait, this is a Panesha. I'm not worried about what's in there.
So, yet your time, and why do you not?
I kind of look like Talos right now.
And he is made of fire, yet rarely the flesh, and 'twould seem yet 'tis fine. I shall grant her less, if that is what you seek.
I think Talos's crystals are probably weaker to bash damage, right? That would just make sense. They're hard. And on top of that, I have extra magic coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use Encyclopedia Thunder against Talos. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll learn a lesson. Either way, I'm not gonna get really good data from this because he glitches out. But hopefully, they fix the glitches in the patch. Hopefully, that's one thing they fixed was the glitching from Talos. So now we can actually destroy all of his crystals. Instead of having to wait, if you don't make the cutoff by X point, then you just have to wait until he gets into the fire valley to finish off his crystals, it seems like. Three notices here.
As a matter of fact, methinks I
All
must have
right,
acquitted myself
here we
wonderfully
go.
during my time as a thief. Now that I've become a mage, I hope I might aid you with magical healing and reinforcement instead.
So we're going to go here, go left, go up, take a right, a left. And once we're out, we can, wait, where are we going? Oh, this way. No! I thought I made it. I'm still not out. Here we are. Now we're out. Let's try not to grab anything. Back with tall.
We seem to have arrived without issue. Are we safe here?
Okay, so what's next? I think we just go straight into Talos, right? There's nothing else to do.
No, what we have but when the time comes. Ah, a new hand, are you? This? But why do you possess all that matters? I must make haste, but wait, no. But, Lord Phasis, though now, all the better if it happens. You've returned. Have you obtained any
What do you
word?
mean I don't have? Oh!
Then I wish you good fortune.
That's right. That was a silly move. I put my worms like crystals on my pawn. This can be fixed in a second. I forgot all about that. Yeah. He recognized that I had them, but he also didn't realize that I had given them all to my pawn instead of myself. That's why I carry them on my person, right? That's why you should carry them on your person. Yeah. Live and you learn.
You've returned. Have you obtained it? You have yet here. I shan't
With how
delay.
spiky this armor is, I would expect it to deal some damage to enemies if they touch you. Like if they like, you know how goblins like to jump into you? It should do a bit of damage and knockback to them when they do that. Or if you're climbing an enemy, yeah, for real, like shoulder pads that are spiked should probably be doing some damage. Or if you bash an enemy for sure, you should be doing some damage. Like barge into an enemy, yeah, that should do some damage because you're shoulder checking them with spiked shoulders, spiked pauldrons. That should be doing some good damage to some things. That looks disgusting to get. If somebody put their full body weight into those shoulder pads and then into you, ouch.
Lost track of time.
Just ouch. And it's like a dozen of them on there per shoulder. It
last.
feels, yeah, it looks
It's a
like it,
relief
yeah.
to be at your side again, Master. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Alright, anyway. Let's get Talos started. I think we sleep. The reason we sleep here is because if I fail this Talos, I want to try again with the sword.
How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much.
And also I can get rid of some stuff I don't need. Yeah.
Longer I can keep the.
If I fail with both, then I'll just put another port crystal down over on Agaman. That's fine. I'll just put more than one port crystal down. I want to pick up more of these. Like, that's probably a good number actually, 55-ish.
Open.
All right.
It's
And
tough,
I want to.
but complaining won't do
I think I'm good.
any good.
I just want to
Do
swap
come
over
again.
inventory. I want to have one more port crystal on me. Just in case.
The
things turn
world's
out the way I
changing.
think they are probably.
Not sure how.
We must rest.
Okay. I normally don't rest for this, but this time I will. Ooh, somebody used my pawn. Thank you. Got a like. Ooh, I can sell that in Vermin. Thank you, Annika.
You made me the pawn I am. Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective.
Alright, so we're moving. I think we waited long enough. Yeah, I think we waited long enough. Let's just go. Now I'm gonna be sad. I don't think I was that slow that there wouldn't have been enough time.
I'll take any chance. Not
Well, this is no good. Can't let my
We shall remain here.
She's so scary. You see her coming at you, you're just like, oh no, don't talk to me, don't talk to me.
Places such as this ought to be protected. The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
I'm not gonna lie, when you walk around in outfits that just hide everything except your eyes, you look like somebody in the movie he's supposed to be getting like mowed down by the good guys. Like you never want to be wearing that in a movie. Like not the mask of anonymity. That just makes you very, very expendable because there's no humanizing to you. The face is a humanizing feature. You want to have your face exposed to your ops, so they kind of have to look at you like a human. If they don't, if they just see, you know, the mask of evil, then you're probably going to get mowed down without a second thought. Because you're not a human, you're a thing at that point. Caught it. Dang, it even set me back. So no, we're not just going to put you on the ground, we're going to set you back a little bit. I just thought about how bad this run back is going to be if I have to do this again with sword.
Since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose 'tis time we vacated her dwelling. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
You know, there's a giant robot about to like steamroll an island, but yeah, that's great. We should go totally handle our rental agreements. I mean, it's really not her fault that I happen to be the Arisen. I think I need to try to get them to get some hits early in.
I should like to know its purpose. Where is it headed?
I would like to get them some hits early in, but I don't think they really can do anything. Actually, the speedrun might have been done with Mage, but I would just expect it to be Thief because Thief has such an OP setup that you can get to with just an extra. Oh, frick, no. You have to do a lot of extra gaming to get that set up. I don't think they do that. I have to watch the speedrun now. It was Dragon percent, it wasn't any percent. So I think Dragon percent will cut off at least 30 minutes of the end game. Hans, on me. Put hands and feet on that man. Actually, hold up. I think you could jump this. Oh, okay. I understand things now. I understand. I know Kung Fu now. Wait, but he's gonna knock me off if he does this thing where he throws his spear. So let me get up here. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that didn't one-shot it. Alright, that's one down. No, 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 don't, no, not like this. That set me behind a little bit. You know what? My pawns are still hard at work. It's kind of what we wanted. We wanted to start the process before he got anywhere. We got a shoulder. That's one. My pawns are terrible. No! Why'd you cancel, you stupid pawn?
My word! What is that? Yon statue appears
Just
to be
use
pursuing
the
your
stupid move.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Thing. I was hoping I could stay up on him and pause. I was hoping I could stay mounted to the damn pause. I was hoping I could I could get some more hearts off of the or more I was hoping I'd get some more of those, what are they called, stakes out of Talos there. Yeah, that was a very hard one. Pause to reword. Very difficult. Word.
Yes, master.
Lashes. Even with all that, I still beat him there. Well, it's not as boring as it usually is, because usually it's like it's a full 2-minute wait. This time it's like more like I still got 7 sticks to go. Yeah, I need y'all to get on that. No, come here. You guys are stupid.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
There you go. That's the good stuff. That's what we want to see. We want to see the big meteorons here. Oh, I thought I was already charging. Alright. That was when I was hoping to take myself. I'm not going to be really good at any of the other ones. But you know what?
And as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from behind? By your leave.
Can I climb higher, please? Why is my pawn also climbing? I have worse problems though. Yeah, no. I knew that was gonna happen.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Point right there.
I might need to spend some money. How many Roborants do I have? It's for Roborants, only for health. Stop that. Ooh. And this is one thing I've been thinking about, is using some of these stamina curios. Can I use it right now? Why can't I use it? Oh, that's fruit. I need to use it while I'm climbing. Problem is, they need to be casting Whirlwind. That's what they really need to be casting here. And because they're not casting it, they're not getting anything done. I'm right-handed. I need to make sure I get to the right side.
Look out, Risen! We're under attack!
Yeah, I need to start doing that way more. This is kind of like test review of how much attention you've been paying to the climbing mechanics, which since they kind of suck in this game, you might not have been paying any attention to them. Please work. Oh man, is this one glitched already? They glitched that fast? That fast? It feels like it's glitched. Yeah, it's glitched. Oh, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're still good. Let's come up. It's his right eye, right? Oh, it's his, yes, his right eye. Oh, nope, it's already out. Okay. So, we need to do something about the stake in his chest. Why? Why? I can't get killed if you. I have a wake stone, but if I use a wake stone here, I'm just gonna fail. That's so annoying. That's really, really annoying. Because I fell down from off top. Okay, you know what? I've got new plans. We're gonna reset that. We're gonna have to go back a good bit, but just to that rift save we made. But I've got plans now. I know exactly how I want to do it. I wish it wasn't constantly saving during that fight. I wish, you know, once you started that fight, it just kept going or whatever. Because you're not really a good chance of dying during that fight. And you get wake stones during the fight. So why is it always auto-saving? It just makes you have to do
The
this.
Godsway may
Like, go
well
all
be
the way
finished
back to
by
the
now.
end
Shall we go and check in with Lord
if
Ambrosius?
something goes wrong.
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you
I should have plenty of
A guide is most
curatives
welcome.
for
The world's
stamina
changing.
in the box.
Not sure how much longer I can keep.
So dried spuds. I need to figure out how to combine stuff to make stamina curatives. It's mostly heartspud rubber rinse.
The an open.
Dried spud and green larishes. What makes dried spud then? Because that's the problem, is that you can get I only have one exquisite dried meat and I don't know where I got it. Heartspud rubber and it's like any of these plus cinnamon bark or saurian tail equals one of these two. I think free rubber is pretty easy to come across. Okay, so you can get exquisite rubber that way. What about cinnamon bark? Mighty rubber. In that case, it'd be better to go with the exquisite. And you just farm saurian tails. Alright, we'll get two more of these. I think two. I think 3 of these will get me where I need to go.
Complaining, do come again.
Cool. And I have more than I need. We'll be good. What's our weight at? Light.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength.
Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
This way, I think.
We shall await you here, Master.
This looks as good a place as any.
Tired.
This armor's far from comfortable.
At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
Now, is there specific math for this? Probably. It's probably good math for exactly how many. Oh, they even give you a wake stone to start this quest. Yeah, they should not be auto-saving during this quest. That's dumb. You shouldn't be auto-saving. This quest is so dumb in so many different ways, it hurts. Whoever was in charge of this quest should probably not be in charge of any other quests ever again. Because this is the most infuriating, most annoying quest ever. Like, this is a bad quest.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Like, the only thing that makes this quest even somewhat bearable is the fact that you could just straight up skip it. And you don't really want to skip it because that just puts you in a bad position for the end of the game. So you want to kind of do it well. But it's such a slow run back. And then you're constantly auto-saving there during the entire thing. I don't know who thought it was a great idea to auto-save the entire quest? Like, why? Why did this quest need to have autosave active the entire time every few seconds? Especially on a quest that people would probably want to replay a lot if it wasn't so penalizing. Like, you know exactly when this quest should autosave? This quest should autosave right here. Right when he comes out of the water. It should autosave there once. And then after that, no more autosaves. And then people could replay this quest. See, I just gotta, well, that's the first autosave. That would be ideal. And then the next autosave would be the one that would make me upset. Or even, honestly, it should autosave before he gets out of the water, just in case you want to go back and do something different. Like reset your stuff up. Yeah, the way they have autosave set up during this quest is really, really bad. Yeah, again, autosave. That was like 20 seconds. Yeah. There is no part of the game worse than this, I think. This is the worst part of the game. Well, no. There is one part of the game worse than this. It's the beginning of the game. Having to replay that every single time you get into a save file is really annoying. Having to do monster culling every time you play through is kind of annoying too. I don't really have a follow-up to that. I'm just annoyed. Alright, we got here. Jump. Can these climbing controls work? Oh, by the way, this sucks about the game too. The climbing controls not having common sense. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. I would love if I could, yeah, if I could just kind of get down there and hit the stake. You know, who thought this was a good quest? Seriously. Who thought this was the quest that they should upload? Somebody really. All right, let's try a slightly different thing. Maybe a different weapon would help here. Maybe I'm just bad.
My word! What is that? Yon statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases.
Oh yeah, one shot. Nice. All right, so I should be using Dragon's Flight here. We're back up to full stamina. Again, what the heck was the idea here? What was the concept that they were going for? And then why does Warrior suck so bad while mounted? Like, can give me a fist or something? Like some type of brutal attack? Alright, whatever. We got 3 down before beach. Just gonna drop off here. Alright. Get back to climbing. Got everything on his upper body, right? Oh no, we gotta get his chest here. I'm gonna pop a rope rent for that one. Actually, oh yeah, and his other shoulder. I'm not sure if I want to stand on that. Oh wow, it doesn't do enough. Oh yeah, you can kind of just angle yourself into it. Please break. I think he came out. I need to get up out of there ASAP. Oh no, it's just only halfway out.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
9 hits. I know I'm running low on stuff. Let me up. Let me up. Like up. What is it doing? Why isn't it letting me? Come on, I just want to go upwards. I don't want to go to his. I don't want to waste another Robrin on this. Okay, cool. We're standing. Yeah, this is terrible. All right. Stay down.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find a purchase on its hulking frame.
As fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high?
Can I try freaking just getting into a position where I could actually hit him? There we go. 2. I wonder what a heavy attack would do. 3. I will accept it. I will accept that. I guess my pawns must put some damage on it first. Alright. There's the one on his other hand. I'm just working my way down. Because the ones at the bottom are easier to hit. And hopefully my pawns have been getting busy with those. I got busy with one of them. So at this point, this is either the second to last or the actual last. Oh, this is the last one. No, don't you dare use your freaking hand to hit something. I am trying my hardest to finish you off without cheesing you. Oh my gosh, it's glitched, isn't it? I think it's glitched this time, for sure. For real, for real. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I had Panacea. Well, I could use those because I collected them during the playthrough. I collected 4 during this playthrough, which means I probably already had enough stamina. Here it is. Oh, nice. Love to see it. I think that's all of it. I think I drop here, right? Yeah. Yeah, working downwards helps with that too. Okay, so he's just gonna straight up die there. I'm gonna grab as many of these shards as I can, and then I'm gonna run back to him. Okay, cool. So we did it. With a warrior, went ahead and we got rid of all 9 of his shards. Unless my math is terrible. I didn't even really do math, I just kind of try to remember where they were. Oh, he's trying to end me. Remember Attack on Titan? That's what that looked like for a second. Like, oh, you think you're gonna get away, but you tripped? It's over for you. Alright, you're about to die. Thank you. Appreciate you. Going ahead and
Tis done, Master. Now a fairy
real
stone
fast.
can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Yeah, healing is good. Oh, I think we push forward to the end of the game, man. Because we accomplished our goal.
Materials, eh?
The only thing that I could possibly use, because I'm going to start here. Let's think. I don't really have a good way to get over here fast. That's always going to be the problem, though. Yeah, that's just always going to be the problem.
Can't deny, they have their uses.
Ah.
A ballista. These have quite a long range.
Tis not how you use this,
okay.
when that counts.
So
I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
let's think. Got raising sweet.
I should have expected you may.
I'm just thinking. I appreciate that I haven't been stopped since the. I haven't been stopped mid-run since the update. That's nice. Alright. Domino Lash is going to be useful. Mountain Break is going to be key for the dragon. Raising Sweet. versus, what was it again? Lunge. We're going to need Raisin Sweet. We are going to need it. And we can swap, when we go to Earthworm, we can swap a Mountain Breaker out for Uppercut, whatever it's called. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we keep the set on. We're going to the dragon. Sorry about that. I had to think really, really hard about what I actually need. Nothing I'm going to fight in the future I don't think is going to be particularly weak to what's its name? Windstorm slash.
Perhaps you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
No, I was previously a thief. At times, I find myself missing the strategic flexibility I possessed in those days.
Funny part is I probably have a ton of Panaceas. Because I don't use them at all. So anytime I'm playing fighter or warrior, I could probably use those to bridge the gap to make it more doable.
This ox cart has been destroyed.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Because I only ended up using... I used 3 of my Roborants. And Panacea heals more than Roborants do. Yeah, so 4 Panaceas will get you there. And you just find 4 naturally during the game anyway. I know you find 1 in Stormwind Cave. I gotta remember where you get the other ones.
Beg pardon if my but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No question.
You for sure find 4. This is the correct setup. I'll put that away, these away. And you get all heal from the mission during the masquerade.
Fast.
Do stop by again.
We found a chest.
Beg pardon if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest.
What you made? Raspberries. Lame.
Evidently, it is a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
I didn't try out the heavy attack while mounted. I really need to figure out if that's a good attack or not. I don't know. I didn't want to risk it because whenever you did your heavy attack in Dragon's Dogma 1, you would get dismounted. That's not necessarily true in Dragon's Dogma 2. You can use heavy attacks while staying mounted, but at the same time, I was like, I don't want to risk it. Because if I do a swing and I jump off, I'm going to be so pissed. Because this is a lot of work to get here. And that auto-saving thing makes it really, really scary to even try it. Because you've been saving this entire time. So if you make a mistake, you got to go all the way back to end, just like I did the first time. So it doesn't reward you for trying new things. It's basically a standard evaluation on if you know exactly what you're doing when it comes to climbing. That's not necessarily a good thing because climbing's so bad in this game compared to the first game at least that you don't really want to do it too often. Like, I can't think of any vocation where I actually want to climb, and that is a shame because in the first game, climbing was climbing was the fun part. Like, you get up on some vocations you would climb as your primary goal of attack. Like, oh, I'm going to set myself on fire and then jump onto something, and then while I'm climbing it, I'm going to burn it, and then I'm going to use burning kisses, which is like my combo of immolation and thousand kisses, or I used to have like little names for combos like Gale kisses for Gale harness and like there were like different things you could do, and it's like, yeah, climbing was very effective in that game. It's not effective, it feels, in this game. And a lot of what drew people to the first game was seeing people climbing on things and doing stuff like that. But it's like the game punishes you so hard, even when you're climbing right. Like, things are very, very brutal towards you, and they try to throw you off very quickly, like quicker than they used to, and you don't get much done because you're always struggling to just even make
Vital import that we have a
any
word
type
with
of
Lord Phases. The Pretender need not be punished.
That's enough for you. Gosh. Alright, got rid of those dudes.
Heal you with my magics. Wait a minute. The Arisen
Ooh, that's
quick, douse the flames!
me getting sunlocked to death, and it's just like meteor. Alright. Anyway. I don't have any smart alecky way to get rid of this guy this time. I'm pretty sure, let me just stay a little bit out of
Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou dragon's dogma.
looks like the shockwave doesn't.
Wilt thou prove thy subservience and face me? Or wilt thou instead seek glorious escape?
Alright. How long has this been going? An hour and a half over. So that'll be it for this episode. You should be getting this on Saturday if you're on YouTube. If you are, please like, please subscribe. I always forget to say in the beginning, but please do. If you're on Twitch, appreciate you rocking with me. This will be the end of this episode. I might be coming back on freelance. I might not. We'll see. I'm not sure right now. But yeah.